What's up, guys? Josh, Tier 1 Lifestyle, coming at you today on this beautiful Monday, again with another video. And if you don't know, we also drop them every Friday as well, and then a few surprise videos here and there, depending on what kind of articles I read throughout the night. Kind of that being said, what we're going to cover today is really rejuvenating your mindset. You know, I always talk about getting out and grinding every single day, you know, and putting in 14, 16-hour days. And that is all things that we need to do to achieve success. We need to put in the time, we need to grind it out, and we need to maintain our focus 190% of the time. But at the same breath, we should also take a little bit of time for ourselves. And I'm not talking like going out and partying and, you know, doing like a 2 or 3 day binger, or going on your vacation and not really relaxing. You know, one of the things I hate the most is going on vacation and then needing a vacation from my vacation. That doesn't make sense to me. And I'm not really talking about vacation as much either, even though it is a great thing. Everyone needs to do it. But what I'm also talking about is taking a day and just disconnecting entirely from the daily grind and what you see and what you do every single day repeatedly. Consistency is a great thing, but you know, you can work so hard to drive yourself almost to the point of insanity. And I'm sure that many of you have done that, if not are doing it now. But at the same, but what we need to understand is that when I mean disconnect, I mean really disconnect. I'm talking about shutting your phone off, getting out of the house, not watching TV, just taking it all in. You know, I mean, you have a great life, you have a roof over your head, and when we get to that grind and we're doing it so consistently, we forget about everything great going on. Yes, we have to have a positive mental outlook, and being able to constantly pound that in your head is a definite necessity. But if we can't take the time to step back and be grateful for it, it's exactly what you're doing. You're just going to pound it into your head. And you really just need to step back and take it all in. You know, I mean, really look around and see how grateful you are and experience it. You can tell yourself all you want that you have a great life, that you need to be positive, but if you're not taking time to experience it, does it really matter? And the answer to that is no, it doesn't matter. You can tell yourself that all you want, but it doesn't matter unless you're experiencing it. And I think we get away from that a lot, and that's very vital to our mental health. You know, we take for granted how mentally strong we are, and so we push ourselves to a limit that we forget that there is a limit to what we can do as far as like how hard we can grind and for how long. I mean, you can't maintain maximum capacity and then not either get burnt out or forget why you did it in the first place. On top of that, stepping back and clearing your mind and really rejuvenating your soul, when you get back into the daily grind and you get back into things full force and everything's coming at you, one thing it can allow you to do is take a different approach to it. You know, you're not going to be as stressed out, so you're going to handle things a little bit differently. On top of that, coming back into it, you might see something from a different perspective because you've taken the time to remove yourself from it entirely. You know, when people are working 180 to 100 hours a week, you know, that's a lot of time. And yes, it's necessary if you want to build a business or you're really chasing after your dream because that's what you want, that's what you love, and that's what you live for. But it can get to a point that it can be overwhelming, and that you're not getting to accept the rewards of what you're doing because you're so focused on it. And there's nothing wrong with that, but keep in mind, for your mental health and your sanity, you have to disconnect. Don't get on social media. Don't watch TV. Don't do any of that stuff. Go out and take a walk with your dog, or go out and sit by a river or a lake. And if you don't have that ability, just go and drive around and let your mind not do anything or focus on anything that you've been doing for the last 3 months, 6 months, a year. Because if you haven't taken a break in that time period, more than likely you're kind of putting that overload on. You know, you're not getting to be able to experience your life because you're so embedded into what you do every single day. And like I said, you absolutely have to do that. But if you want to get above the platform, you want to be able to take the next step, you have to give yourself some time to rejuvenate and clear everything out. So this week, guys, if you've been grinding continuously nonstop, and next week you're going to be continually grinding nonstop. If you're doing that for a month straight, take one day out of the entire month and disconnect. I promise you, you will not regret it. And when you go back in to doing that daily grind, you'll be 100% more clear. So that being said, guys, that's the video for tonight. I hope everyone enjoyed it. And of course, I always look forward to your comments. And if you like the content, share it, love it, comment, and tell everyone about it to help them out through their daily lives as well. And until next time, guys, as I always say, stay motivated.